All right, you guys, so in today's video we are going to start another video. I told you in my previous video that you would have had to come to this video to see how I decorate my bookcase. If you guys have been following me for a while, you would know that this is a project that I did that I am still so very proud of. If you know me and you have been following me for a while, you would know that I am a home decor enthusiast, that I love decor. And I wanted space and I wanted a room to where I can just house pretty decor that I find from store to store. And this is one of my favorite areas to decorate. So I wanted to decorate it with you today. So with that being said, welcome back, baby, to another jam-packed motivational video. You already know that your support is greatly appreciated. My thought process of how I decorate the space. So 9 out of 10, always those vases are going to stay here. Let me show you the vases. I've already prepped this stuff and got the flowers ready. And for the most part, I always have some type of big stem. Not big, but some type of stem. And I am on a cherry blossom field, right? So I pretty much do the same thing on either side. So I'm gonna bring the other cherry blossom, get close and personal so you can see. And this is going to go on this side. Same way. All right. And since it's springtime, I felt like I should have a bird of some sort up here. So I had these really pretty birds, and I'll get close so you can see them. I got these birds from Wayfair. They are super cute. They're from Wayfair, and I am going to place a bird on either side. Just a cute little bird. That's it, and that's all. Then on my next shelf, I want to put my, I'm gonna put the boxes here. This is where I think I kind of I be moving stuff around sometimes, so I want to put my boxes there. And a lot of times, y'all, I mimic the same thing. And a lot of people, it's like, I don't like to have my stuff mirrored. Well, that's you. I like my bookcases to be mirrored for the most part. And then once I get to the middle, I kind of change things up. But I really like how it looks. I remember telling y'all that I wanted to go to Ross and find these, and I did. And it's just like a lady sitting on a wheel. And they are super cute, you guys. And I just put them here. And they fit under here so well. When having these size bookcases, you kind of gotta, and I want, my style is simplicity. I want it simple. So I don't want to overcrowd the shelves. My next shelf, I want to do my books. And this is what I have. let me show you these bookcases, these book holders. These book holders lean forward. So when you put the book on there, the book leans forward. And I decided to put the little gold glasses. So I'm gonna put it here. And I am going to do, y'all see how it leans forward? I thought that was so stinking cute that the book leans over like that, where you can really see the pages in the book. And I am going to do the exact same thing here. Same page, same everything, same glasses. Did I show you the glasses? And these glasses are either from Ross or from Home Goods, and I had 2 of them. All right. And down at the very bottom, I don't know if you guys can see down at the bottom that well, but I hope that you can. I have a tiger and a jaguar that I use down at the bottom. And I use these because I wanted something long, but this is my favorite. If you know me, leave down a link down below why I have the jaguar. Most people that follow me, they already know. I was a jaguar owner for many, many, many years. And if you guys do not know, I absolutely love cars. So my next thing that I want to do, and if you guys noticed so far, that I have the same stuff, but in some cases, I ended up changing down at the very bottom. Now, let me give you a rule of thumb that you don't have to mirror your bookcases, but what you should do when you are decorating your bookcase is pay attention to heights. You don't want to have something on your bookcase that's this height on one shelf and you just using a single item, and then on the next shelf you have something this height. So if you are going to use a single item, like for example, instead of having the 2 ladies, I could have did something like this, the lady and that. But me being who I am, I like to mirror as much as I can. I don't know why, I just do. So I have 2 of these, and let me also give you a haul why I'm doing this to let you know what things are from. These were $12.99 from Ross. These ladies that I have here was price not on that one, but I just bought one of them, so I know the price is on it. It's not, but $12.99, something like that from Ross. These vases are from Ross, and they were $24.99. These 3 decorative boxes was from Amazon, and I can't remember the price, but they wasn't expensive, maybe $69, $70, something like that. The acrylic book stands were 2 for $24. The books are from Home Goods, and they were $19.99, and I'm sure that these little gold glasses was no more than $6.99. My Jaguar is from Home Goods, and it was $24.99, and this one was from Ross, and it was $17.99. And so far, I've given you everything. Now, my little horse that I am going to use up here as my centerpiece is from Home Goods, and it was $50. And I always like to use this piece here as my centerpiece. Then down on these 2 shelves, I decided to use my bows. And in my scallop bows, I wanted to use my gold balls in my scallop bows. My scallop bows are from Kirkland's and they was $24.99. And I used these gold and white and neutral color balls. And I got these balls from Kirkland's as well. In the center, on the second shelf, I wanted to use this bowl that I have. I don't remember. I get this from Home Goods, and it was $34 from Home Goods. And it's pretty big. It's about as big as my head. And I'm going to use this in a very center. And do you notice how some of the items I'm using just one item, opposed to using several items. And that's the part that I call simplicity. Next, you guys, I decided to use my farmhouse looking vases. And look at them. Hold on. I need to do one set at a time. So look how rustic they are, but look how well it matches the boxes, the decorative boxes. Look how well they match my horse. And they just basically tie everything in together with breaking up some of the gold. And I'm going to use them here. I'm going to put 2 down on either side. And I have 2 sets of these. And these are from Amazon. And I'm going to stagger them when I put them on there. Like so. Then this very bottom one, I decided to put I honestly don't know what this is called, girl, but they look like 2 little fishes to me. Or, I don't know what they call this, but they're from Ross. And this one was $11.99, and this one was $7.99. And I just used them like this, like a mama fish and a baby fish. And I'm gonna put these long ways on my shelf, just like so. And I thought those were so cute down there. And that is something that I very seldomly, I hardly ever use those things. And when I was looking for something to put down there, I said, I think that would be pretty. And if you notice in the space that I'm trying to use a lot of different textures, a lot of different golds. This gold is like a shiny gold. This gold is like a muted gold. This is like the gold that I love, because this is the gold that I always aim for when I'm buying gold. This is the gold that I like. I like these things so much. Girl, I like these. And it's so lightweight. But I used a lot of different textures of gold. I don't know what way it should go. If it should go this way or that way. And also, I'm gonna raise the camera up a little bit so you can see the picture lights, because I did get the picture lights here, like so. And that is the gist of, and then we're gonna go, I usually put these in here. And that is basically the gist of how I decorate my bookcase. Now let me tell you something else that I do in advance. Now, I don't decorate this bookcase just straight off the whim, like, girl. I literally shop and look around and play with this bookcase and make it what feels good to me. So when I put the stuff up here, I be moving stuff from here to there, there to there, and moving stuff all around to get that feel that I want. And a lot of times I have to play around with decor. So you seen me decorate this fast like this because I hadn't already did the guesswork. I hadn't already did the hard work. So when I bring it to you, I want to bring it to you as if I had it already figured out, or that's how quickly I figure things out. Girl, I am just like you. I play around with decor, and that's the fun and relaxing thing about messing around with your decor in your home. You have to have fun and play with it so you can live with it, you know, and that's what I do. I play around with my decor and think about what I want to put on it, because this is something I love, displaying my decor. This is one of my favorite places to decorate in the house, girl, especially for Christmas. I had the most amazing time decorating my bookcases for Christmas. I had it full, maxed out, and I could just look at it and just smile. Just smile when I see it. And that's how I feel about the neutrals. I don't see no color, and that's one of the main things that I wanted to do in today's video. I didn't want any color. I did not want any color. I wanted a neutral elegance, and I wanted to display all of my pretty decor. And girl, there's more. And by the way, y'all, by the time you see this video, I'm gonna be done had the garage sale, because I planned another garage sale, but this video is before the garage sale. But by the time you see this video, it's gonna be after the garage sale. But I wanted to play around with stripes and patterns and different things like that. So that's why you see the space looking the way that it looked. I played around with patterns and materials and metals, as far as the different types of golds that I used. And I had the most amazing time with coming up with this pretty display for you. And I am encouraging you that if you are a decor enthusiast like myself, get you a bookcase, girl. Get you some shelving units and just play around and display your decor. And keep in mind that it is your house and your way. Don't you ever let nobody tell you how to decorate and display your home. It is your home and it's your way, girl. You can do it to your liking. And I am so in love with the way that it's looking, and it just have nice, simple stuff. Very inexpensive. I think the most expensive thing on this whole bookcase is probably these custom pictures. These were some expensive pictures. I will leave them linked down below for you guys if you want to get your hand on. And let me tell you the dimensions. It's 40 by 60, that these two dimensions together. I mean, each one of the pictures, and they were by Vinci Art. That's who gave me these pictures. And I will have it linked down below for you. So I hope this gave you some inspiration and or some idea on how you can decorate your bookcases if you have them. Just play around and be free and have fun when you're decorating your house and how you decorate your house. Even though I decorate and I do these videos to show you and to motivate you and inspire you, but girl, let me tell you something, sis. I do this for me too, because I love getting up and watching and seeing all of my beautiful stuff. And when my house is clean, my mind is clean, I feel so free. I feel when your house is clean and beautifully decorated, I feel like you can think straight. I feel like you can function. You know, the clutter, there's no clutter in your mind, on your brain. You just feel free. And that's how I feel in my house. My house is clutter-free. It's now spacious and beautifully decorated. And I feel like I've been moving and transitioning things and changing things around. And I think that I know that I'm going in a good direction because, baby, look at all this. I can bust stop now. I'm just playing, I'm just saying. Because y'all know that right here I had those big old bulky chairs there. Oh, girl. And it just feels so spacious. And I absolutely love it. But that is it, and that is all for my bookcase styling. I hope you got motivated and or inspired. And don't forget, I will keep my QR code right here for you so that if you are interested in subscribing to my channel, you can just scan this QR code and it will bring you directly to my channel and you can subscribe to the channel. And while you are there, best friend, hit the notification bell and hit all so you will be notified every time I upload a video. And I thank you in advance, and I will see you on the next one.